Hi everyone, my name is Arielle and welcome back to my channel. Currently attempting a through hike of the Pacific Crest Trail and just picking up right where I left off last week, getting back on trail from a very quick resupply in Chester so that we could make a few miles this evening and get ourselves set up for the bear can requirement of Lassen National Park. Since we no longer have our bear cans with us, we have to walk through the whole section of the national park in one day. We can't camp within the boundaries, but we have to get close enough to that boundary today to make it so it's a reasonable day, because currently at this point in my hiking career, I am not capable of a 35-mile day. So we're just trying to make some miles this evening to get close. We are in a burn zone. As you can see, this is the aftermath of the Dixie fire, which we have been in a little bit over the last couple days already. And yeah, we've been in and out of a lot of burn zones, and I think there's quite a bit more of this in our future. And it's gonna be a pretty hot week. So I think the combination of the burn zone and the fact that there's just not a lot of shade coverage and the fact that it's gonna be a hot week means that we are going to be tested. And I think it will be a challenging week because my biggest struggle when it comes to through hiking is the heat. It is my kryptonite. So anyways, at least right now, it's not too hot. There's a nice little breeze and we have some nice evening hours to get some hiking done. So time to start hiking.
No reservations, got this chance, might as well take it. Oh, let's go anywhere, no destination, this whole world, ours for the taking, brand new life, out there just waiting.
Good morning. I feel like my eyes are so puffy today, but I actually slept really well last night. We made it about 9 miles from the road crossing after Chester, which made yesterday actually a 25-mile day, even with our resupply, which is definitely a new record. That being said, we didn't have to do like laundry or shower or any of those things, but because we made it 9 miles last night, we have about 5 miles to the boundary line. So I don't know if I did the best job explaining this yesterday. Basically, the Lassen National Park section is 19 miles, and you can't camp there if you don't have a bear can. So you have to do it all in one day, or we do. And we wanted to get as close to that boundary line as possible, but it's 15 miles from the road at Chester. So because we did like a little over 9, we only have about 5 this morning, and then we'll be in the national park, which I'm super excited about. And yeah, like looking forward to seeing, apparently there's a geyser, and yeah, just seeing another national park. I've never been to Lassen, so stoked for today. And it's actually like chilly this morning, which I'm loving. It's been really, you know, like I told you that it's been really hot, and right now I'm not in a burn zone, and my lungs and my like sinuses are so grateful. So anyways, that's today. Time to start hiking.
Don't need a rainbow or 4 clover fields. We'll open the sky, make the clouds disappear. For every day that the world makes us feel like giving up, we'll make our own luck. You and me, one perfect picture. I'm all good as long as I'm with you. Oh, let's go. We don't need a rainbow or 4 clover fields. We'll open the sky, make the clouds disappear.
All right, so this is Terminal Geyser, but it's not actually a geyser, we've learned. It is actually just a steam vent, which is like a steaming hole in the ground, which is still very cool. It's impressively steaming. What do you guys think about the...
Holy moly, that's a good hole.
I'm wholly impressed. Sounds like fish.
So to me it smells a bit more like rotten eggs than fish, but it is definitely stinky. So now we're just walking back up the trail. We left our packs at the top of the side trail and we will continue on. We're gonna stop for lunch at a lake today that supposedly is good for swimming, and it's getting hot already, so I really hope it is.
Giving up, we'll make our own luck. 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 Anywhere, no destination. This whole world, ours for the taking. Brand new life out there just waiting. Oh, let's go, let's go. We'll make our own luck. 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 Do something kinda crazy. I wanna go drive on that.
So before it gets too dark for you to actually see us, I want to explain where we are. This is called the Subway Cave. It's like an underground lava tube that's hardened, and it's a side trail off the PCT, but everything we've heard is that it's awesome. So we're getting our headlamps out and everything so we can walk all the way through like a third of a mile underground, and it's really nice and cool in here, which is great because it's already quite warm outside. We went into Old Station this morning and got some breakfast, and within that like hour and a half the sun came out and it got really, really toasty. So excited to have some time out of the sun and to check out this cave.
Let's do it.
Feel the pounding of your heartbeat. When we get up high, won't look down and won't look back. Yeah, when I die, I wanna know I lived like that. I wanna run in wide spaces, fly like the wind in high places, rushing like water on my face, with your hand in my head. Ooh, I wanna dance into the morning, kiss you like you've never been kissed before me. I would go anywhere you wanna go, with your hand in my head.
Okay, so I highly recommend that detour. It is so cool, and it really doesn't take much time at all. Like cool in two sense of the word, because it's nice and cool down there, but also it is very cool. And then also here in the parking lot area, they have a like water fountain. So we're gonna fill up because the next water source that you don't have to walk down like a super steep rocky side trail is 16 miles from here, and it's a cache. So this stretch is a pretty big waterless stretch, and if you're gonna come here for water anyways, you might as well see the lava tubes because they are very neat.
I wanna go make pictures look like postcards. I wanna go take the train and watch you sleep right in my arms. I wanna go where we don't know where we are. Climb something high, don't look down and don't look back. Yeah, when I die, I wanna know I live like that. I wanna run in wide spaces, fly like the wind in high places, rushing like water on my face, with your hand in my head. Ooh, I wanna dance into the morning, kiss you like you've never been kissed before me. I would go anywhere you wanna go, with your hand in my head.
Man, today kind of feels like we're back in the desert. It is so hot. I had a pocket of service and checked the weather, and it was like almost 90 degrees today. There's no shade really, it's very exposed. And we have this huge long water carry, and our water source is like a cache or a tank, and not like a natural source. So it's just kind of like deja vu flashbacks. Man, we took a long rest in the shade in hopes that like it would cool down a bit. It's like 4:30 right now, but we have to do the 8.9 more miles to get to the water cache. So we just had to start moving to make it happen. Oh, it's crazy hot. Every now and then there'll be like a little breeze and you're just gonna like fan out in hopes that it will catch all your sweat and cool you down. But as you guys know, heat is the hardest thing for me. So I'm like really like mentally just powering through today. Yeah, amazing views though of Shasta and Lassen as we were leaving it behind. But oh buddy, it's so hot. Okay. Last little bit, we can do this.
So many things in this world I wanna do, and when I die I wanna know you did them too. Baby, yeah, I wanna run in wide spaces, fly like the wind in high places, rushing like water on my face, with your hand in my head. I wanna dance into the morning, kissing like
Good morning. It is just after 6 and we're back on trail. Last night I was way too tired to do a nightly check-in. We got in at like 8, and even with our like all of our stops yesterday, we did 25 trail miles. We ended up camping like right at the cache, and yeah, it was just a really long day. It was really hot, and it's crazy. You know, I was saying yesterday, it kind of feels like we're back in the desert. Well, at least in the desert at night, it would get cold still, and like it was so hot last night. It's crazy. It's such a like rapid change of environment from what we've been in. Today is another long water carry, actually. Like, well, not compared to the desert, I guess, but like definitely compared to what we've been doing. So we have 14 miles from the cache to the next water source. So I'm carrying a little bit more than just my smart water bottles worth this morning, but my food bag is basically empty because we're gonna end up at the Burney like general store today in the state park. We mailed ourselves some boxes there, so kind of evens itself out. It's not too bad. But yeah, it's like I said, it's 6 and it is already so warm. Yesterday was hot, and today and like the next few days are supposed to be even hotter. This whole week is like a heat wave, like over 90 degrees every day. So mentally preparing myself. So it's like definitely not my favorite thing to be in the heat, but hopefully we can get a few more miles done this morning than yesterday. Because we went and got breakfast and we did the subway cave thing, which actually added a couple miles. We still ended up doing like almost 27 miles yesterday total with those detours, but we did them during the morning hours, which is kind of prime hiking hours when it's hot like this. And so we ended up having to do the bulk of the day in the afternoon where it's really hot. So today we are trying to avoid that, get as much done this morning as we can, and hopefully like get to the state park semi-reasonably so we can have like a chill afternoon, because we have been going hard this week and we're not taking an actual rest day at all until Shasta. So if we can just have like a long afternoon even, it will feel so good. But it's about 25 miles in total again today. So that's the day. Time to start hiking.
What a hot day it was today. The forecast said it was going to be like in the mid to upper 90s, like high of maybe 96, 97, and it felt it. It was so roasty. Luckily there was like a little bit more tree coverage than like yesterday per se, but it's crazy hot. I mean, it was so hot Stinger even got heat exhaustion and was like puking, and luckily she's doing a lot better now, but like that just goes to show you how how hot it was. Like hotter than the desert, really, truly. It feels like we're really like kind of on desert game plan again, where you have to like get the miles in early and take long breaks. So we're definitely changing our game plan a little bit over the next couple of days on our way to Shasta. Right now we're in Burney State Park in their like hiker area. We picked up some boxes. We still did a full day of like, 25 miles of hiking today, but we're not taking a zero till Shasta. So we'll get back out at tomorrow, but we're going to definitely like be a little bit more mindful of the heat, because it's no joking matter. And apparently this heat wave is supposed to last like at least the next 4 days to get us there. So yeah, kind of crazy. But excited to get some sleep, and we'll do the shortest day of the week tomorrow so we can like have a little bit of rest. So that will be really, really nice, especially after today. So anyways, that's today's update. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oh baby, hold me like it's the last time that you're gonna hold me for a while. Yeah, baby, with my mind, you know what I like. When I take you dancing and spin you around me, you pull my body in so tight. Yeah, babe, you read my mind and know what I like. I wake up blessings, day, thank God I found you. Something about you. There ain't never gonna be such a good, good girl that can love me all through the night, and that's what I like. Yeah. Put you in a long dress, I'll put you in my t-shirt. Either way, you're a sight for these sore eyes. Yeah, morning, noon, or night, you got what I like. I wake up, bless each day, thank God I found you. Something about you. There ain't never gonna be such a good, good girl that can love me all through the night, and that's what I like. Come on, oh, I like that. Sounds good.
Wait for it. Are you guys seeing this? This is shade from trees. It's such a novel experience right now, because literally we spent like the last week in burn zone or like in really open exposed ridges. So the novelty of having shade is not lost on me, especially because it is a very hot day. We're still in that heat wave, and it's actually just supposed to continue to get hotter the next couple days, but today is a high of like 96 or 97. So I honestly just don't know if the climbing that we've been doing today would have even been possible without the shade. So very grateful, very, very grateful for the shade today. Our plan today was just to do 20 because we slept in a smidge and went to Burney Falls this morning, but we're kind of cruising right along, and we can break up this stretch a little more evenly if we do a little more. So we're toying around with the idea of maybe hiking a little bit after dinner tonight. We will see. Anyways, much nicer and more tolerable weather today than expected because of the shade. So I'm just feeling, honestly, oops, hold on. Hold please. Ugh. Just feeling relieved. I just, as you guys know, really struggle with the heat. So excited actually to do some hiking in this beautiful, lush Northern California forest. Let's do it.
All right. You're looking pretty good right now. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Little touch and little teasing. Girl, you know just what I'm needing. Kiss my neck each time you squeeze me. Baby, notice how to please me. So, babe, let's take our time, 'cause we got all night. And I got one last question. What you like? What you like? 'Cause it's what I like. What I like. What I like. What I like. What you like. Yeah, what I like. What I like. Fix your hair when you leave. Lick your lips and you leave. Kiss my cheek when you leave. Come on back here before you leave. Forget your foregone conclusions. Settle in, settle now. Give up your sweet illusions, 'cause your walls are falling down.
Now you can find the answers.
All right, update for today. General enthusiasm, very low. I don't really feel like hiking today. We've done so much hiking in the last like 6 days. And in the end, I think we'll end up doing over 200 miles in 8 days, which is just absurd. And I'm feeling it just like, not necessarily like anything hurting too specifically, just feeling really tired and just drained and ready for some rest. But there's still quite a few more miles before here and Shasta, so just making it happen. It is a nice day. Right now it's not like too hot yet, but it's definitely starting to get there. But kind of like yesterday, there's at least some shade. It's definitely a little more exposed than yesterday, but yeah, there's like pockets of shade and it makes all the difference. Plan for today is just to do another like 24, because the option is either 24 miles like for camping or 28, and I just don't have another 28 in me right now. Not until I've had a rest day. So 24 miles, I've done a little over 10, and yeah. Oh, I don't know, man. Like, I'm definitely not in a bad mood, but I just want to like sit around and eat food all day today, honestly. That's what I'm feeling like. And I got stung by a bee just now. So, anywho, that's my update. I guess I'm gonna go walk at least 5 more miles to lunch, and then I'll only have 9 after, which won't be too bad. Silver lining, we've got stunning views. Oh, it's just behind the tree, but just in front of me, like stunning views of Shasta today. And there's shade, so we'll take it.
Feels like time's moving backwards. Feels like losing your mind.
And you think you're strong, boy, you're wrong. River gonna run you down.
we're finally getting all settled into camp early. We haven't had an early night at camp in so long and it feels so good. But honestly, I think because we've been doing so many like upper 20 days, doing a 24, just yeah, we were able to just make it here really quickly and efficiently. And the goal for tonight is to like get some really good rest. The only potential deterrent for that is the fact that I've tried to get some videos, so hopefully they came out, but there's like 3 deer that are roaming the perimeters and they are coming uncomfortably close. So I'm hoping that they're not going to try to steal our salty stuff in the night or come bother us. Other than that, like, it's such a great spot just in the trees. You can hear the creek in the background. So fingers crossed we can get some good sleep tonight. I think that, yeah, I think we're all doing good, but I think we could all really use some good rest because we've been, like I said earlier, pushing hard. So excited to crawl in, get an early night, and keep your fingers crossed for us that the deer also decide to get some sleep tonight. Good morning! We are making our last couple of miles to the road crossing where we can take, actually there's like a hiker shuttle, which is why we got our butts up and moving early this morning to catch into Shasta for a very, very, very needed zero. We did, like I said, I don't know if I told you guys yesterday, we did over 200 miles, like closer to 210 in 8 days, which is a huge jump for us, and we are definitely feeling it. So excited to go get some rest. Yesterday was such a lovely day. It was hot, but again, there was like the tree coverage, and that river spot was magical. Just such an easy and nice way to break up the day. And we waited until the late afternoon to do our last big climb of the day, which was super fun. So anyways, that's been this stretch. I hope you guys had fun on this adventure, as much fun as I did. And as always, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you all next week when we are headed out of Shasta. See you then.